So I am taping with blue painter's tape over the steel so that when I put it in the vise, it doesn't scratch up the plate.
We did what we could with the background. People might miss the slop sink, so they'll get to see that.
Hey, it's back.
And the bed sheet.
You said it's not a bed sheet.
It's not a bed sheet. Why are you clamping it so high?
Because I am jointing right now.
Okay.
But yeah, no, this is a good
Oh, I wanted you to try that Veritas thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
I want to.
Why do you have to joint it first?
You want to show a close up of the tooth line?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I recorded that earlier.
Okay. So yeah, we know that this is straight off of the shear, and it's all bumpy, which is not good for trying to start putting teeth on it, but then you also want to make sure it's all completely flat all the way across. But yeah, so this is the Veritas joiner, right?
Yes.
Okay. I've never used this before, but I'm interested.
Are you on the 90-degree side?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, why do they have that?
Card scrapers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Smart. I like that. Okay. Yeah, I like the handle. And yeah, just gotta make sure I stay referenced on this side. So I'm perpendicular to the plate. This is gonna be really rough at first because, like I said, this is right off the shear. Okay, so yeah, the one thing I don't like about this is that if you bottom out the file back here all the time, then you're going to be going over the exact same spot on the file. So there's yours.
You destroyed my file.
I didn't even use that. That's you.
Was it really?
Yeah.
This side? How did you remedy that?
I moved it out a little bit. So, but still, I don't have much room. I could maybe flip it around and then hold it on.
You can show them what you normally use if you want to.
Yeah, I will.
If you want to switch to that, because that makes sense. All right, so you're switching to angle iron.
Yep.
Explain that.
All right, so this is Isaac Smith of Blackburn Tools. This is his deal, and I shamelessly stole it because I like it. It's simple and easy and cheap. So 2 pieces of aluminum angle like this. We can pinch the teeth, and as long as these are referencing on the plate, it'll always be perpendicular. And I guess I didn't say earlier, you want this jointed perpendicular so that it's not angled, because then all of your teeth would be higher on one side than the other. Yeah, it's about to still a little bit, but I'm going to have to tooth it and join it again, so that spot's going to be going.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm checking for flatness. I did a terrible job.
You did?
Yeah, so we want to see why I did a terrible job.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So this is what happens when you join boards sometimes. You get a concave type of thing. Because if you're...
Hold on, put that back up there.
Oh. Here, let's swivel it back towards you too. Can you see it from there?
You want me to shine a light through it to the other side?
A little bit lower and we'll be there.
Look at the iron.
Bueno.
Good. Relative to the middle.
Okay.
So I have to kind of spend a little bit more time and energy up here and down here.
Same as flattening a board.
Yeah. Yep.
You said that, but I didn't get it in camera.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to still hold it like this, but I'm going to put a little bit more pressure on. Alright, I am putting tape over the top of the teeth because I'm going to mark out where my teeth need to go on the tape.
So how many PPI are you doing?
I'm going to do 8.
Why?
Because it's a big rip saw.
There we go.
Yeah. And so I'm just going to go every 8th.
See, I'd have given up at this point.
Dude, the camera says infant and it has a box on your face.
What?
My
My face?
It thinks that Eric's an
Thinks
infant.
I'm
Yeah, because it looks at, like, see, I don't know if it'll do it for him. Dennis, look up. See, for him it says portrait. When that box went on your face, it said infant.
All right, so what are you doing now?
So I've got all my teeth marked, and now I'm going to choose my file according to the tooth count. I'm using a 4-inch 3-square file for 8 PPI, which is a little on the smaller side, but I like big, deep gullets for my teeth, so I tend
Why?
to go a little smaller. As soon as, when you're cutting, as soon as the gullet fills up with sawdust, that tooth is done cutting for that particular swipe. So the more room you have in the gullets,
Faster it cuts?
faster it cuts. Yeah, it won't get clogged up as quickly.
You're gonna have to talk about the jig.
The what? Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, so this is my favorite and only Veritas tool that I own. You're going to have to delete all this footage.
You have one of these.
Oh, that's true. I do have
We
one of
gave
those.
it to you.
Yes, you're right. Okay.
You have 2.
I have 2. I have 2 Veritas tools.
So what is that?
This is what they call it, the file holder. Whatever. It's it holds your file, and then you can adjust the bevel that you're putting on this way. So for ripsaw, we usually just want 0 bevel, so then I can tighten that down. And then back here you've got the rake angle, so loosen that, and then that swivels, and you can pick your rake for this. I'm going to do 7, and I have to use this little vernier scale here. So to do that, I go to line up this 0 here to this is 5, and then I want to see when I'm doing 7, I want to see when this bottom second mark over here lines up with the next line, so right there. So that's going to be about 7 for the rake angle. So if you're confused about how to use a vernier scale, there you go. It is a little weird. And make sure, so I have done this before and didn't notice until I was like halfway done with the saw, but you can go on either side here, and I had set up my rake on the wrong side and then filed a negative rake halfway down the entire saw. That was really annoying. So make sure if your handle's over here on your right side, which is where I always put it, I'm right-handed and I always have the handle on my right side, then I'm going on the left side of this scale.
I didn't know that.
Right, yeah, so the main thing about this is just this piece right here. It's, you know, a nice, easy reference point, a thing to look at, and when you change the rake or the bevel, then this thing moves, and you just want it parallel to the plate, and you don't want it flopped up like that, so you want it, you know, nice and even with your tooth line. But this thing just makes the world of difference than trying to do it freehand.
Thank you.
I just, I tried the hacksaw thing, and I don't know if didn't have the right blade or whatever, but I mean, it's hard to cut into spring steel. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's a better blade out there, a carbide or something like that that you could use. But yeah, I just go straight to the file. I don't try to deepen out my gullets with a hacksaw. I mean, yeah, it's
Preference.
It's preference. Yeah, I guess with the hacksaw, it's a little bit less material to remove. With the file, my files wear out faster. It is what it is, and yeah, but at least with one file, I can get 3 saws. So I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. Can I plug Karate Shop? They're excellent. Their prices are really good, and their files are
What's it called?
premium. Karate. So
Karate,
sounds
okay.
like karate.
I'll put a thing up on the screen.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're excellent. They're in Italy, and they ship in like 3 days somehow.
Nice.
So yeah,
Yeah, that's
like
awesome.
straight from Italy. They're amazing.
Okay.
I've been slowly like accumulating more and more karate stuff. These are for handle making, but those are really good. So for detail stuff.
We know.
And so yeah, where I marked these lines, I did it on the points. So if I'm doing 8 points per inch, then these are all 1/8 of an inch apart. And so when I'm filing, I'm splitting the difference between the two, and that also kind of helps me keep the size of the teeth somewhat consistent. Like if I put too much pressure over to the back, then I'm going to get closer to this tooth than I am with this tooth, and then I can just, on the next swipe, I can just put pressure the other way and kind of even it out. So that's how I like to do it. Some people like to go right on the lines, and for me it's harder to keep the teeth consistent that way. This thing's actually...
We can take that off.
Yeah, let's take that off.
Okay.
Final, like I basically
Right.
leave the width of the line.
Okay.
Final stopping. There you go. Let's see here.
Let's see if I can remember this.
I almost hit you. I almost took your leg off.
I'm glad I'm over
This
here.
shop is dangerous. You know me well enough. You should have known.
Check it in, Dennis. How you doing?
Great.
Oh, yeah, the Baco. Talk? Oh, okay.
Talk to the camera.
All right.
Hold on. You're not in the frame.
Got tape stuck to my hand. Alright, so now I've got this thing toothed, and it's sharp right now as well, so that all the teeth are about the same height. And now I'm going to set the teeth, which involves pushing them to the side, and that makes the kerf that you cut into the wood slightly wider than the plate itself, so that you don't have a lot of friction.
You're fine.
Bueno.
Now with the like Sharpie thing in a while, I always use those Blackburn templates,
Yeah.
which are handy.
100 pages or something to send to the.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
So
she's doing.
It spits stuff out quick.
She's a lawyer thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They,
What set are you setting it to and why?
I don't have a measurement on
Okay.
it, and every saw set is a little bit different, even the same types.
Okay.
So you kind of just have to get one and then play around with it.
Okay.
And until you figure out what you like.
Okay.
And which one do you have there?
This is the Eclipse 77, which is a British one. I also like the Stanley 42X, and they have the exact same mechanism. So
That's cool.
I don't know if that's coming through.
Nope.
Lower.
Lower, right there.
Up. Right there.
Okay, so then when you close it a little bit, it moves these two plates together, and then when you close it completely, it moves that little plunger. So this grabs the plate, and then that sets the teeth.
Nice.
Yeah. And the 42X works the same way. The reason I like these is because the grip is a little bit higher up like this. So if I have a saw that has not a lot of space in between the tooth line and the handle, I can fit it in there, whereas the 42X is kind of more like this.
Like a pistol
So
grip.
yeah, so you can't fit it in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like the way this is. And I'm just gonna put some set on here and see how it looks. And see if I need to go more. I always start a little bit backed off because it's easier to apply more set than it is to take
I
it
don't know if
off.
I'll be able to see it or not.
Yeah, there's this tooth here.
There we go.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm flying.
There it goes.
Right. Good save. Thank you. There's so many hazards in here.
I just saw you land in the trash.
That would have been hilarious.
It's all very tedious, repetitive, but that's what it's gonna be.
It seems like it's like peaceful though.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
Yeah.
Other than the eek, eek, eek.
Yeah, that's why I usually wear earphones.
Oh yeah. I could have given you those. There's a Bluetooth.
No, that's all right. Then I would have been completely isolated from you guys.
That's true.
Yeah. Ready?
No, hold on. I'm getting the set.
Oh.
Trying to show the set.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Okay.
Flipping!
Oh my. Ooh.
Ooh. Ah.
Okay, here we go. Very important not to mess with this in between flipping it around.
Oh, keep the same setting.
Yep.
This is a very subtle set. I phrased that like a statement, but it was a question.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
So. I do not like to have a lot of set. Oh, too close. You coming down here? Alright, so now I've toothed, set, and now I'm jointing because setting kind of distorts the tips of the teeth a little bit. And yeah, you gotta touch them up.
Spinning it the right way.
All right.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Got this.
Okay. So now I have to do final sharpening.
The geep, geep, geep again.
Yep.
No, but I do see all the dust.
Yeah, it's a lot of dust. There's more on it.
Perfect. You're good to go.
Oh, okay. I mean, I am going to be coming this way. Is that going to get it screwed up?
It'll get enough of it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just gotta figure out how I need to be.
You're on candid camera.
Oh, great. Sorry, world.
You two are hilarious in video because he's like, and your face is always like.
Just my face.
I know.
That's what it does.
Show it to the camera. Ta-da! In front of you like a fish.
Oh, yeah. Push it forward. Get like a scale or something. Clearly didn't fit
There you
the
go.
knuckle. You gotta go all the way. Like this.
There you go.
Let the wood take it off.
How long is this saw?
20 inches.
28?
20 inches.
I was like, no way. 28.
Definitely not set. That seems pretty nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Sweet. Sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah. Sweet.
It's getting a little easier.
Dennis, you have to use it now.
Yep.
He's gonna whack.
Good.
Boy, now.
Yep, I love it.
Noise. Is that splitting the difference?
Yep.
Holy crap. Wait, where?
Between these two.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sweet. Here we go. I'm going to throw you on the spot here.
Oh, boy.
Okay. All right, so Dennis, when you tooth a saw for the first time, does it always come out that good?
No.
What happens sometimes?
Well, you have burrs that will actually feel like the burr is doing some of the cutting because it's just rubbing up against the wood. So usually I have to deal with those by taking a stone to it, and sometimes the set is just a little bit off, so you have to adjust that again with the stone. But yeah, this one decided to cut
nailed it.
perfectly straight.
Yep.
even though I was not in my own element, my own shop.
And we kept interrupting him all the time. Like,
Yeah.
we're over here messing with planes and all kinds of stuff. Dennis, you good? Like,
Yep, just working away, but
no, this was impressive. Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah, maybe you got a little magic in this shop. I don't know.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yep, absolutely.
I believe it.
Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, any comments, anything like that, feel free to let us know down below. If it's like a super technical saw question, I'm probably just going to tag this guy in because I don't know how to do any of this. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Said that already. Have a good day. Adios. I say have a good day so many times.